All right, on to protocol number 4. So the first 3, we warmed up the body a little bit. The first 2, we had deflated smart ball, then we had some wedge shots. So protocol number 4, now we're getting into more of a full shot. I've got a 7-iron, and now we're just going to explore these different feels that the smart ball provides and how it relates to the unified rotation of the body and the wrist conditions. Because once again, if we can manage our arms, we manage our wrist conditions, and we do that, we've got greater club face control. So with a 7-iron, I'm going to hit these not as hard as I possibly can. This is more of a 3/4 graduated up to a full shot. In fact, when you go through this process, let's do a set of 5 golf balls where you feel like you're going 3/4 and just bumping the yardage up a couple yards right on up to your comfortable max. So pre-grip the golf club in your lead hand. Go ahead and capture the ball between your forearms. And in here, it might take some adjustment to get this wriggled around just right. Aim the face, take a look, have that sense of security of the ball gently in the forearms. The waggle to me helps quite a bit. Let's put the club in motion, 3/4 feel. Hit a little shot out there. Now this is where it's important to kind of do inventory, kind of feel, okay, what am I feeling? What's going on? Where do I have challenges? What feels smooth? What doesn't? Because the whole idea is for you to feel like you can iron out the little bumps in your golf swing. Where is the rhythm off? Was contact okay? You got to start to ask yourself these questions. So now I'm going to hit this one, what I perceive to be a couple yards farther. This is a great 5-ball set. And once you do this, you can go ahead and repeat it. Do it again. So you can go 3/4 right on up into a full swing. So this to me feels like it's only a couple yards shot farther than the previous. Waggle, take a look, feel the rhythm of starting the golf swing, collecting the ball. Hold that finish. Felt pretty good. I think I could do better, and I think I could certainly add more yardage. So the goal of starting off at 3/4 and just graduating up into a full swing, it's a really important way for you to get highly functional with your smart ball. Build your grip. I've got the benefit of the golfer's toolbox to help me with my aim, but I'm always doing my little step-in move, aiming the face, waggling the golf club. I'm gonna add a couple more yards of intent to this swing. And you can see there's just slightly more energy in every swing. And that's where I want you to start. It gets kind of hard. Now don't feel bad if the ball starts to fall out. That's absolutely okay. Start to explore. You know, if your 3/4 shots are great, fine, stick with it a little bit. Next week, 2 weeks later, you're gonna have just that hint more mobility that lets the club travel a fraction more. And in doing so, you'll be having that greater wrist delivery, those more reliable wrist conditions to the golf ball. So if you find 3/4 swings are where you have success with a smart ball, that's great. And just kind of see where it breaks. If you can get to full distance, perfect. I know when I warm up, it's kind of tricky to get to my full max speed with this, but it's also a goal that I have. So in protocol number 4, you've got a 7-iron or an 8-iron, 6-iron, whatever you like. You're going from a 3/4 shot, kind of building up your speed to see if you can get to your max distance. If it breaks somewhere in there, back off, start again, and you'll see over the course of a week or two in protocol number 4, you'll get to where you can make your full swing while controlling the smart ball. So let's move on to protocol number 5.